Good morning, everybody. I tried to do a live stream for this, but for whatever reason, the signal's just conking out here in the office. So, pardon the mess. This is me waking up, crazy hair, don't care. So, super enthused. My girl Jackie, she wanted to kind of see how I did my makeup in the morning, and I figured I'd do a just get ready with me video. And let's just go ahead and kick it off. So, first thing we got to do is contain the mane. So, let me just pull my hair back. And this is what I do in the morning. So, I can't spend a whole lot of time in the morning doing my face. Hold on, I got to get my crazy bow on just to make sure all the little hairs are out my face. Look how crazy I look. All right. So, all right, Jackie, I'm going to be looking in this mirror because I have to kind of see what I'm doing, but I'll try to move it as close to the camera lens as possible. So forgive me that I'm not looking, but the first thing I do is my eyes, because when you're doing eyeshadow, some of it will fall out on your face, and you don't want to already have foundation because then it'll stick. And if you try to wipe it away, you'll get a smear. So the first thing I do is I take this Milani eyeshadow primer. And like I said, I'm trying to use, or maybe I didn't say it, maybe I tried it on the live stream. I'm using all drugstore, low price stuff because girl can't afford high end. I have Ipsy though, so Ipsy lets me, they send me stuff that's high end. I think the concealer I'm using today is high end, but that's because I got it as a sample. But there's lots of good drugstore concealers too. I just don't have any right now. I go through concealers, you can imagine, like a nut. So once your primer's on, you want to set it. Try not to open your eyes all the way, or it'll get a nice little crease in it. And then I just make sure I put a little, I'm using just like the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee single shadow. They're like 99 cents. And I just take this and I do one coat over my eyes, really light, just to give something, a base, and to make everything even on top of my eye. It's not, because I got lots of blotchy stuff on my eyelids. Probably my life, just rubbing and all that stuff. And then I'm going to throw on, I'm using, oh, I feel my bow is slipping. Don't slip, bow. Don't slip. I need you. Girl, this is a hot mess because I don't do beauty videos. I don't want to be a beauty guru. There's too much pressure. So then this is the eyeshadow palette I'm using. It's a Wet n Wild one. It says Not Your Basic Peach. And this is a really good one. The shadows are really good and you got everything you need in here. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to grab a little bit of this, just a little because it's pretty dark. And this is what I'm going to use in terms of, this bow is not going to stay on. So you know what? You want to be problematic, you can go away. That's a good philosophy in life. You're going to be problematic, go away. And all I do is I just, very messy, just back and forth, in my crease, above my crease, almost up to my eyebrow, and then in the corner. Let me do it for the other one too. Back and forth, until they match, which is kind of hard to see. I'm used to looking in my little mirror for this. Let me grab my little mirror so I can see what's going on here. Okay, yeah, I see the one slightly darker, so let me go ahead and even that out. So once you got them where they're basically even looking, you just want to make sure that you don't, and don't leave a line, like don't go, huh, huh. I know you know this, girl, but in case my girls ever watch this or something. Not Rebecca, she's a makeup pro. She's the one that taught me. Then I take, I like to use this brush, but you could use like a smaller, it's just like a pinch kind of brush. I take this and I get like a dark color, like a brown, and I'll pick that up. And then I'll just put it on the end of my eye. Just like that. And then I work it up. And I think people call this in the beauty community the outer V. And I know it looks crazy, but hang on. Do the same thing over here. And you hear me tapping on it because I pick up too much powder. As you can see now, it's crazy town. So I get that same big fluffy brush. And I'm going to just, big circles. Oops, not my eye, Ruth, not my eye. Maybe I need more coffee before I do this. Just back and forth, big circles. You just want to blend it all together. I know it's looking crazy town. Trust me. Now, what's happened here is I've got like too much brown over here. It's a little dark. So remember what I set my, that little creme brulee thing from Wet n Wild? Yeah, this little guy. The other thing, this is great as an eraser. So what I'll do is if I've gone too far, I'll just cover it. Okay. Simple. Doesn't get rid of it, it just, you know, tones it down a bit. So then I can go back with my big brush again and not worry that it's making it worse. Okay. The reason I decided to go darker today is because like I'm wearing a gray shirt, so I can get away with something. I would try not to do such a dark eye if I'm wearing a light color. I'm spending way too much time on this. I'm starting to feel like pressured. I don't know how the beauty people do this. Alright, home stretch, guys. Now, okay, this seems uneven to me. It's bothering me, but I'm just going to leave it. I don't think it's that noticeable. Alright, so I got these things on, these are the Revlon Color Stay Bold eyeshadow, cream eyeshadows. I got these in the discount bin at Walgreens for like $2. And instead of using some, like, let me show you. Like I used to use these kind of eyeshadow sticks as a base underneath. I've moved on to like a cream eyeshadow because the whatever you put on your lid stays so much better. And so if your eyes water or whatever, it won't come off. So it comes with a little brush too. It's so cute. Look, it's in the bottom or in the lid, however you're holding it. Pull this out, and I just pat it on my lid. And it's great. You just drag it over your whole lid. And don't stress, this is what takes the longest. And when you're doing it and not talking, it's much faster. You're just kind of getting down to business. Alright, so y'all see? Okay, that's where we're at for right now. I'll close that up. And then I decide what color I want on my eye. Now that I've got my frame, let me see. I think maybe like a peach. All right, so I'm gonna do this color right here. This peachy kind of thing. Let's see what this looks like. It's all right. Go ahead and do that. Just cover up that cream eyeshadow with that. And then I'm going to take the one right next to it that's slightly darker, and from the middle, go out. That way you have like this gradient effect. And then I'll grab the light one again, go over in the inner corner and light one again, inner corner, move in. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my transitions shade, the one that I started with, and I'm going to blend them all together by going in my crease. And then work my way up, like that. I've got crazy eyes today, people. Crazy. This is cuckoo town. But we'll see. I'm going with it. I got things to do today. Alright, so eyes are almost done. All that's left is a little eyeliner. So I've got my eyeliner here. I love this one. It's the Physician Formula Eye Booster. And I can't do a wing or anything. I'm not fancy. So I'm just going to take this and make sure your elbows are on a table. And get a little mirror, and then all you have to do is go right to your lash line and just drag it along. Like I said, I don't do a wing. I just line my actual eye. And this makes your lashes look a little thicker because my lashes are barely there. I wear contacts, so my lashes take a beating. Same thing on the other side. And I'm sorry, I know I'm blocking it, but this is one of those things that I have to kind of really focus, or you could end up looking like you lost a fight. And the reason I like this liquid pen instead of a lot of the other ones is because this isn't a felt tip. This is a brush tip, so it makes it really smooth, and you don't have to, see? You don't have to fight with it. All right, that's done. Now, on to foundation, now that we got our eyes on. So, I love using the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. This stuff's awesome. I use a primer sometimes on my skin, depending if I know if I need the makeup to last all day, or if I'm going to be really hot and I might sweat and I need something that's going to stick it like glue. I use a makeup primer. So Maybelline has one called Baby Skin, and this, you know what, I'm just going to put it on. It fills your pores, it helps your makeup stick better, and just use a little, like a little. And you just rub it, warm it up between your fingers, and then press it into your skin wherever you have big pores. Like that. On your nose. You know, the places that you know your makeup's not going to stick too good if it gets hot or whatever. All right. So, I like to put stuff away as I go, so I'm not living in lunacy. Now, as I was saying, the foundation. I go ahead and I got a little like soap dish, my little frog soap dish, so I just put a couple pumps on the soap dish. You know, just that much. 2 or 3 pumps. And then I get my beauty sponge. This is the one from Real Techniques. They're like $5 at Walgreens, but they're great. So I just dampened it, you know, and pardon the stains. It gets stained, but you can wash it with Dove soap and it comes pretty clean. So this one's clean and damp, and you just tap it into your foundation like that, right? And then just start stamping it on your face. And go round and round, blending it out, making sure you get all those little crevices so you don't have no weird lines on your face. I like to make sure I get it like some of my ear underneath my chin so it doesn't look, I'm going to do half my face so you can see. Like the beauty gurus do it, right? They do half their face so you can see the difference between the half with foundation, the half without. And of course I don't have concealer on yet. And one of my little tricks is I take my foundation and I just go underneath my eye like this, and I make like a line so that I can lift my eye. Otherwise your eye looks really heavy with your eyeshadow. So I don't know if we could see that. The light is terrible in here, but I'm just going to show it like that. So let's even things out, shall we? The foundation makes a huge difference because I don't like cake face. Like, you ever go out and you see a girl and she's got so much makeup on that it looks like she's got, I mean, you could see it like sitting there. I don't like that. You know, some girls love it. They love that full coverage look, you know, where their face doesn't have a single blemish showing. But me, I just want it to be even. So, you know, yeah, you could see my little, you know, my skin isn't perfect, guys. I'm a 45-year-old woman, you know, but I can do my best to look my best. As you can see, I'm doing my little eye trick there. All right, and now I look like a ghost. And the light is terrible. If I'm going to do this, I need to find something that has better sunshine or sunlight or something. All right, now that that's done, I need to do concealer. So where's my concealer? All right, I'm going to go with this one. This is high-end, but you can use Maybelline Age Rewind. Fit Me has a good concealer. Maybelline Fit Me. There's a bunch out there. But this is Smashbox, so this concealer, if I was to buy it at the store, is ridiculous, like $20-something, and no, I ain't doing that. So what I do is I just focus it on the dark area here. And just put a little bit there. And then I get a concealer brush or a foundation brush, one of these just flat guys, and I just pat. And I pat it and I pat it, and I bring it as close to my bottom lash as I can and kind of tighten up that line I created with my foundation just to lift up my eye a little bit. Okay, same on the other side. Sorry, I'm focused. I think I just put concealer on my eyeball. Okay. All right, and then I'll take my sponge again and just blend it into my foundation. Make sure there's no lines separating where the concealer starts and the foundation starts. All right, now I'm ready to set my face. So Coty Airspun powder smells like grandma. So what I do is I just tap a little into the lid, and then I get a little fluffy brush like this one, pick a little bit up, and just set my concealer. And this helps it from getting those lines where it gets stuck in the little lines under your eyes, and then you have these lines under your eyes all day long. This will just keep it from sticking and glooping up. And then I'll take it down like the folds of my face, on my chin, anywhere where my skin folds up so that it doesn't make those lines. And my nose always, that's the first place my foundation disappears, so I always give it extra love. And then with the little bit that's left in the lid, I just swirl a powder brush and set, you know, my face in general. And like I said, this is a lot faster when you're doing it, you know, on your own and you're not trying to go step by step with somebody. All right, now once I have my powder on, I like to put on some kind of lip balm because you can see my lips are like kind of crusty. So I have a damp paper towel here. I'll just take the foundation off my lips and grab a lip balm, which I have these Milani lip plumpers. You can see I got them for $4.90, what is it, $4.49 or whatever at Walgreens in the discount bin. So I just put this on. And it doesn't do much to plump your lips, to be honest, but it does make them very moist, and when you put your lipstick on, your lips don't look all crackly. All right, let me start putting away some of this stuff here so I can get organized. Now, e.l.f. has a great black waterproof eyeliner. So I'll grab this. Let me sharpen it. I'll grab this and throw a little black eyeliner in my waterline. Not every day, but I like the way it looks. Okay. Like the way that adds a little something something. And let me grab that eyeshadow brush I was using. Remember that flat one I did the corners with? That one? I'm gonna grab, what did I do with my Wet n Wild? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna take that same eyeshadow palette and I'm gonna grab that color I used, the transition shade, and I'm just going to connect, starting at this line under my eye. I just do it like that so that, you know, my eye doesn't look uneven to where I have stuff on top but nothing on the bottom. And then that's that. And now comes the fun stuff. Now, if you watch Beauty Gurus, they always put their blush on first and then their highlighter. But I like to put my highlighter on first and then my blush because I think it looks more natural on the skin. So, get my little sparkly highlighter brush. And this is Essence Pure Nude. I think this highlighter is like $3 and it is awesome. And just swirl your brush in there. Just put it on the top of your cheeks. I like to drag it up. Swirl, swirl. Top of the cheeks. Smile big. And then I take it down the middle of my face, just down the center of my nose and up here, so that it kind of glows where you normally glow. You know, because the foundation kind of takes all that glow out of your skin. And I don't use glowy foundation. No way. You end up looking like you're sweating. Your whole face is sweaty. Then I take my little e.l.f. blush brush, and this is a Wet n Wild blush called Mellow Wine that I like a lot, but it's very, very pigmented. So you want to talk about be careful, girl, be careful. I'm talking poop, one thing, shake that sucker, and very lightly, like, don't go in, because you will get looking like Clown Town in a hurry. And I keep my blush kind of low, like I almost use it like a contour, since my face needs the help. There we go. Ain't nobody gonna be watching this crazy long video about me putting on my makeup. And then the other thing I do is I always go across my forehead like this, because I think it makes your face look like it matches. You know what I mean? Like everything's coming together. Oh, this light is terrible when I'm looking in here. Heaven help y'all. All right, so that's done. I'm just about finished. I gotta do my eyebrows. Eyebrows look scary. So a lot of people use eyebrow pencils like these, like e.l.f. has one, but I've tried to get into them. I can't. I like using eyeshadow, like a powder. To me, it just looks so much better. So I'm going to just spoolie through. I got this little double-ended guy. It's got a spoolie on one end and a little flat liner kind of brush on the other. And I'm going to pick up some brown eyeshadow. So we'll grab that brown from the palette just because it's handy. And very lightly I go underneath. And then I work my way up. Very lightly. And I'm lucky. I've got good eyebrows, like as far as thick eyebrows. Not too thick. So I just have to fill them in a little bit so they don't look, because you can see like this one now looks all put together and this one still has like some bald spots. So just taking care of the bald spots. Going through. This one needs a little more help than the one on the other side. But remember, they're sisters, not twins. So it's not the point about making your eyebrows look exactly identical, because that doesn't look natural anyway. If you look at people, their eyebrows are not exactly the same from one side to the other. And that's it. And just comb them through real quick. And that's that. Alrighty then. I'm going to put a little more of this creme brulee on the top, right underneath where I just did my eyebrows. And that helps your eyes look a little more awake. Just blend it down, tone it down. Okay. And all that's left is mascara and lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead and put away all these other brushes. And for mascara, I am using today the Essence Lash Princess. This stuff is like $3 or $4, and it's the best mascara. I have this one, I have the other one called, they're both Lash Princess. This one's called Sculpted Volume, and this one's called False Lash Effect. That one's really good. L'Oreal has a Lash Paradise, which is really good too, but they're like $10, man. No way. Not for mascara. I like the Clump Crusher from CoverGirl. That one's good too. It depends how you like your eyelashes, really, because some people like them to look really like thick and spidery, and some people like them wispy, and some people need length, some people need volume, but I want it all. So I take my little eyelash curler. This is a cute one I got when I got some samples from Tarte. It's too cute, but you can use any eyelash curler. And just curl them lashes, girl. Curl them. And then you grab your mascara. And I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera for this, but you know how it goes. And just lightly coat your lashes. And this helps make your eye look less crazy. It makes you look more awake. See the difference? So just go in, let's even things out. And this video is going to be really, really long. I don't even know if I'll post it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll go through and watch it, and if it's not too bad, I'll watch it. I'll put it on. But if it's terrible, I'm not going to put it up. I'm getting a bit spidery here. Let me be careful. All right. There we go. And the piece de resistance, of course, would be lipstick. So let me wipe off that lip plumper, lip balm. You can see it didn't plump my lips at all. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for that, because I would have been like, what is this? So for lips today, I'm going with a basic, like a nude lip. So this is the NYX lip liner. It's just the pencil, the kind you sharpen. And this one is in the color Ever. I'm going to go ahead and line. And don't go crazy overlining your lips, people. Come on. Then people, like Rebecca, my daughter, she's like, whoa. I'm like, that does not look nice. Bozo called. He wants his lips back. That's it. I just line and fill them in. And then the Revlon Color Stay, it's just like regular lipstick. And these last a while when you put them on, even though they're a cream. So I just slap the sucker on. And what I like to do is I'll put one, blot it off, then put a second layer. Don't ask me why, but it lasts twice as long if you do that. So go with what you know. So I believe I am done. Let me look at my face. Yep, I think that's it, you guys. So there you have it. I should have taken a before so I could do the after. Now I just got to figure out something to do with my hair. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting to set my face. I don't do this every time. That's why I forget. So I've got this sample of the Pixi Glow Mist. And I should have done this before mascara. So just tip. Put this before. And you just give your face a little spritz. And what that does is it melts all the powders that you put on your face so your face doesn't look powdery. What am I doing? I got this guy. My dollar store fan. And that's it. Forget the hair. I gotta fix my hair. And I keep looking here and I'm looking in the mirror. I'm a hot mess. But there you go, guys. That's what I do in the mornings. It typically takes me about 10 to 15 minutes, you know, when I'm not chit-chatting. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Time to go to the store and get some shopping going on. So talk to you later.